Okay, now first of all we will see the content overview, and we can see that the content overview is divided into two parts. Number one is the section 1 and number 2 is the section 2. Basically section 1 is mainly contain or consist of theoretical parts. As you know that your book is consist of 10 chapters, but and these 10 chapters are divided into two parts. From 1 to 6 chapters are included in your section 1, while on the other hand from 7 to 10 chapters are included in section 2. And in section 1, first chapter is data representation, in which we will study about the number system. So we will also study about the text, sound and images in this chapter. And then we will study about the data storage, that how the data is stored in your computer system, and we'll also study the file compression method in this chapter, which is basically chapter number 1. And the chapter 2 is data transmission, in which we will study about that the different types of data transmission, that how many ways and the data can be transmitted from one computer to another computer, or inside one computer or one unit to another unit. And also study the method of data transmission. In your book there are 4 methods are described. And also we'll study the terminology, like symmetric and asymmetric. So this is chapter number 2. Now the chapter number 3 will be the hardware, and in which everything of your computer that can be touched and that can be replaced is come under the umbrella of hardware. So we will study in this chapter about the computer architecture, input and output devices, data storage network and some other things like that. And this fourth chapter will be the software, and in which obviously we will study the different types of softwares, the IDE, integrated development environment, interrupts and translators and some other things that are come under the umbrella of software. And the fifth chapter will be the internet and its uses, in which we will study about the internet and digital currency and cyber security. And majority person are using internet, but few person are very well aware about the cyber security. That's why they become victim of cyber attacks. So this is very important to study about the cyber security also. And the number 6 chapter is basically the automated and emerging technologies. And as the name implies, so automated system is basically the system that are designed as to work automatically according to the criteria. And emerging technologies like robotics and artificial intelligence. Now on the other hand, the section 2 is basically a logical based section. And the chapter number 7, which is basically the algorithm design and problem solving, in which we will study and cover the concept about the programming development life cycle, and then trace table and dry run, which is basically testing manually of your programming steps. And this is very good and important if you are interested in programming. And the 8th chapter is programming, and in which we will discuss about the programming concept, arrays and file handling. And the 9th chapter will be the databases, and in which we will study about the queries, arranged data. And data can be of anything, but the arranged data or the organized data is called the database, and the query is basically to handle this organized data from different aspects. Now the 10th chapter is the Boolean algebra, in which we will study about the symbols, functions, truth table, and problem statements. So this is the content overview for O-level computer science. Hope you understand well. In my next video, I will give you an insight into the assessment overview for O-level. Stay connected with the channel, like and subscribe Learning Factor, and learn a lot.